So this is Michael Milken. He's one of the most powerful bankers in history. He went to jail in the 90s. They caught him for insider trading. Basically, he created the shift in American finance towards private equity.
What was his childhood like?
I don't know, that doesn't matter. He popularized this thing called a leveraged buyout.
They talk about this in Succession.
Yeah, yes. They find a healthy company that has like employees that they're paying well and that has invested a lot of research and development. They buy that company with debt. They fire the workers, kill research and development, and offload the debt. And then they basically use all of the fast money that doing all of that generates to pay themselves. Good example of this is the Goodyear company. This guy, Sir James Goldsmith, basically tried to do a leveraged buyout of Goodyear.
Why'd you put the Sir in quotation marks?
Because I feel like he doesn't really deserve to be a sir from what he was doing. Like, I'll explain. Lock in. Basically, what he did is he took on $4.7 billion in debt and tried to buy Goodyear.
Right.
But it was a hostile takeover because the people who were running Goodyear didn't want to be bought. So they had to like fight back, basically. And the way that they had to do that was they had to fire people. They cut 4,000 jobs. They cut research and development. They closed 3 plants. And they took on $2.6 billion in debt.
So they're doing it to themselves.
Yeah, just so that they could buy back the stock that he had already bought, right?
It's kind of like, you can't break up with me, I already broke up with you.
Yeah, that kind of, yeah, exactly. This is still like the main, yeah, you like this guy?
Wait, okay. I hate to say it. You know that game where it's like, who's the most evil person you would still sleep with?
Yeah, Mitt Romney. The funny thing about Mitt Romney is like, he is like held up, him and like John McCain too, they're held up as these examples of like good Republicans, right? Because he was able to, like, he stood up against Trump or whatever, but he was still doing a lot of fucked up shit. He made $250 million doing this. Just taking over companies, stripping them down, firing people, and taking all the money for himself. Not only is this still happening, it has like fucking exploded in the last 20 years. Like, it's one of those invisible things that like you can feel yourself getting fucked over, but you don't really know why it's happening. It's because all of these fucking guys like Mitt Romney are destroying the working class by making all of these companies essentially like zombie versions of themselves.
Like, what can we like do about it, like other than like killing people?
So that's what this slide is about. So other than killing people.
Yeah, Ben, put that in there.
The point is that it doesn't have to be this way. So you can see these two lines here. The dark blue line is productivity, so basically how much our economy is producing. And the light blue line is wages. So you can see in the 70s, when they deregulated the stock market and the finance industry, productivity diverged from wages. And so if we were to bring back the New Deal reforms that existed in the 50s and 60s, we could recouple productivity with wages, and we could close this gap and make people, normal people wealthier as opposed to just like bankers and shit.